Hello my dear learners, welcome to my channel. In this video series, we are learning Kotlin programming language practically. In the previous video, we discussed about for loop with a dot operator, for loop with a step keyword and for loop with down to keyword practically. You can learn that concept by watching my previous video. Now, in this video, we will discuss about when statement with a single case, when statement with multiple case, when statement with dot operator and else with a when statement practically. So, let's start the session. Here I have created a file in the IntelliJ IDE and the file extension is .kt, means this is a Kotlin script file. Okay, so in that file I have written function main. The main function is the starting point of the program execution. So now in that function main I will write a print statement first. Say for example enter any number. So I will ask to the user to enter any number. A value will be entered by the user. So I am creating a variable number colon integer equal to read line dot to integer. Okay, so I am just getting the number from the user and then I am just converting that number into the integer value. So if the user enter any number, it will be the string. Okay, so I have converted into the integer. And now I am returning the when statement over here. So when statement is exactly like as a switch statement in other programming language like C and Java. So this is what the when statement I have written, and in that when bracket we have to provide the value. On basis of that value we want to switch. Okay, when any user enter any number and then on that particular number we will work on the when statement like as a switch case. So what is the syntax for the switch statement in the other programming language? Say for example, there is a switch statement first and in that bracket there is a variable, or you can say there will be a value also. And then in that switch there will be a case. Say for example, a case 1 colon, if that variable has a value 1, then this case will be executed. Say for example, you can provide like a case in the single quote capital A. So if the variable has capital A, then this case will be executed. And say for example, there is a case name is Atmiya also. So you can provide the integer value, you can provide the string value, you can provide the character value with the case statement. So over here, the syntax for the case statement is different. Here we just need to write the arrow. Say for example, I am writing 1. Okay, so 1 is my case over here, and then I will providing an arrow over there. Arrow means my case. I have created a case for 1. So if the user enter 1 value from the console, at that time this 1 will be executed, and in that I am just writing, say for example, print you entered 1. So this is what the case that we have declared. A case number is 1. So if the number has the 1 as a value, if number variable has 1 as a value, then this print statement will be executed. Now I am running the file. Say for example, user entered 10. Okay, so if user entered 10, there is no case matched with the 10 value, so there will be no any output for the value 10. You can definitely provide the default value by using else statement in the Kotlin. In this program I will give you the practical demonstration for that also. See over here, there are no any output. Why? Because the value is not matched with a case. We have just written 1 as a case and when is a like as a switch statement. Okay, so as you can see variable number over there, if the user enter 1, we are getting the output you entered 1 over here, because this case is matched with the value. Now I am just providing, say for example, 2 and 3 for different catch. Okay, so here I am writing you entered 2 and you entered 3. So if user enter 3 as an input, the output will be you entered 3. So this is what the different case. Say for example, as user entered 2, so the output will be you entered 2. Okay, if the user entered 3, then the output will be you entered 3. So this is what we have provided, the different case statement for a switch on the variable name as a number. So this is what the main purpose of the switch statement. If you have a value in the variable, or if you have a direct value, you can provide the case statement for that particular value, and in the Kotlin there is a syntax like you have to write the value first and then arrow and then your executable statement. There can be a multiple executable statement also, but the difference is you can write with the comma value also. Say for example 4 comma 5 comma 6. So what it means, if the user enter 4, if the user enter 5, and if the user enter 6, this case will be executed, this case will be true, and the statement will be executed which are written into that particular curly brackets. Okay, so what is the meaning of this statement is, if user enter 4, this will be executed, if the user enters 5, this print statement executed, and if the user enters 6, this print statement executed. I am just writing over here, you entered either 4, 5 or 6. This is the way you can provide a multiple case with one statement. This is interesting. You will not find this kind of syntax is any other different programming languages. Okay, so just I am running the file first, and now I am providing the input as a say for example 5. Okay, so when user enter 5 in this program, what should be the output? The output will be you entered either 4 or 5 or 6, and this is interesting. These two line will be executed. Say for example we are getting an output. Here we just need to provide /n. I am running the file again, and now I am entering 5. See over here, now I am running again. Say for example user entered 3. So the output will be you entered 3 over there. This case will be executed for 3 value. Okay, now this is very interesting. If you provide multiple case with the same value, now I am running the file with a 1, what will be the output? What will happen in this program? Can you guess the output? You can write your guessing into the comment box, because we have provided one with a 2 case. One has a particular case and another one that we have provided with a 1, 4, 5, 6. What will be the output for the one input? Okay, so we are getting the output you entered 1 over here. So this case will be executed at once only. If you have provided multiple case with the same value, the first case will be executed. So I am just removing that 1 from here. Now there is a different ways you can use the dot operator also. Say for example user enter 4, so the output will be you entered either 4, 5 or 6, and this is very interesting. Okay, so this is the different way you can apply the case statement in the when statement in the Kotlin. There is another syntax also. You can provide a range of the value. I am running this program again. Say for example now I am entering 5. You entered either 4, 5 or 6, and this is interesting. So this is what you can provide a case with a single value. You can provide a case with a multiple value, and in the Kotlin there is another syntax, and this is very interesting to understand. You can provide the case with the dot operator and in operator. So here there is a syntax for the range also. You can provide the range between of the case value. Say for example there is a variable as a number, but you can provide directly value to the case statement with the range available using the dot operator. So for that we need to write a in the bracket 10.20. What it means? It means that if the user entered the range between 10 to 20, this line will be executed. This statement will be executed. You can provide the range by using dot operator in the Kotlin. So if user entered any value between 10 to 20, this case will be true and the statement will be executed which are written into the particular case. This dot operator with a in operator will be used to provide the range in the case statement. I am just copying this line from here and paste it in this statement. Say for example here I am writing you entered between 10 to 20 over here, and I am writing this is also very interesting. So if the user will enter any range between 10 to 20, this case will be true and the statement which are written into this case will be executed on the line number 15 and 16. So this is also very interesting. This syntax will not be provided any other technology, any other programming language like as C and Java, you have to provide the particular case, you have to provide a particular value to the particular case. But the Kotlin is a very flexible language. You can provide this kind of syntax in your when and case statement. So now I am just running the file. Say for example, user entered 15. So the output will be you entered between 10 to 20. I am running the file again with a 10 value. So 10 and 20 both are inclusive value. Okay, you entered between 10 to 20. If I am entering 20, then the output will be you entered between 10 to 20. And this is also interesting. Okay, so this is also a different kind of syntax which are available in the Kotlin. You can use with in operator and a dot dot operator to provide the range in the case statement. So these 10 and 20 both are inclusive. You can provide a 4, 5, 6 value as also. And there is another concept named as a, say for example, default over here. Okay, so this is what the default keyword available in the C and Java programming language. But in the Kotlin, there is a different way you can provide a default case. Okay, by using else statement, else arrow and then curly brackets. Okay, so this is what, this is the default case that we have provided over here by using the else statement. So in the when you are providing else in the when statement, this will be the default statements will be executed. If no any other cases are matched, then the else will be executed. This is what you can say a default. So I am just printing this is default. Now I am just running the file, and if the user entered 8 over there, say for example there is no any case which are matching with a 8 value, so this is a default value. That's all from my side in this video. In the next video we will discuss about what is array, different ways to create arrays in Kotlin, how to iterate the array, and array list collection practically. So stay tuned to my channel, like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys.